Hey folks, it is Thursday, February 17th, and here's what we're going to do today in class. So we're going to get up close and personal with our gadgets. So do make sure that you've got the tools to take apart your gadget. Some of you might need a screwdriver, that kind of thing. And you're also going to need something to take a photo of your gadget. So in task 1, I want you to take a photo of your gadget as it's a complete self, right? Yeah. So if you're taking a picture of a thermos, you would take a picture of the thermos, but then you're going to completely disassemble your gadget. And then you're going to take a picture of your gadget again and broken up in its parts, right? So there's 2 photos, one of the gadget in its entirety, the other of its component parts. And then we're going to, while your gadget is disassembled, reflect on what you need to know about your gadget. So what I want you to do is write a post, a 5 to 6 sentence post. Don't do it in bullet form. I guess you could if you wanted to, but what you want to do is you want to answer these questions about your gadget, because it's going to help you get an inventory of the things you already need to know and then the specific things you need to know, right? And remember again that it's not just enough to be like, oh, this soda can is made of metal. No, like we need to know, okay, what kind is it, right? Etc. Right? What paint is used on the can, that kind of stuff. All right. So just really, again, technical descriptions require way more information than we think that we need. Okay. So complete task 2A. That'll get you thinking about the specific things you need to do. And then in task 2B, you're going to actually head over to the Unit 2 Gadgets channel and you're going to share your 5 to 6 sentence assessment of your gadget along with the photos of your gadget whole and then disassembled. Now, the next part is super important. After you've done that, you are going to engage with at least 2 of your peers' posts, really look carefully at their photos, and then read carefully their descriptions, because your peers are going to miss things, right? And in reading other people's posts, you're going to realize you missed stuff. So the idea is to like really pay attention to the specific things that are components of your peers' objects and really ask them questions about, okay, well, like what is this made of? What material, specific material is this made of? Do we know the names of the parts and subparts? Where could we potentially find information to figure out how to correctly and professionally label the parts and subparts? All right. So it's actually going to take more work than it seems like it's going to, both for assessing your own gadget, but also checking out others. But it's really important that we do that so that everyone's off on a good foot, right? Now, that's what we're doing in class. And then for homework, you are going to be reading these 2 pieces on designing visual information. So this is really about incorporating photos and graphics, but also tables, which you're going to potentially need for a later assignment. So there are 2 pieces we're going to be reading, and you're going to employ the 1+2 active reading model for each piece. But pay attention to these page numbers that I have included in the notes, because you don't have to read the entire thing. So when I say, hey, pay attention to these particular page numbers, what I mean to say is that you don't have to read the entire thing, right? So just read these sections that I've noted and then you can jump around, right? I'm trying to save you time. So once you've done that, go ahead and head over to the Unit 2 chat and then just kind of post like a 2 to 3 sentence reflection on your key takeaways from the Lannon and Gurek and Anderson's pieces, what you learned around designing visual information. Okay, and so do make sure that you bring your doodling supplies to next Tuesday's class, because we're going to doodle again on how to design visual information. Okay, cool beans.